Welcome to the Lifestyle Medicine Update. I'm Dr. James Meschino. You know, colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer death when you combine statistics for men and women. Now, studies in the Journal of the National Cancer Institute suggest that 70 to 90% of all colon cancer cases could be prevented through more prudent dietary and lifestyle practices. Now, one of the factors that appears to be linked to colon cancer prevention is the optimal intake of calcium from day to day. In fact, over the past 25 to 30 years, studies have suggested that calcium intake may confer protection against colorectal cancer. Animal studies have shown this, but many human population studies, epidemiological studies as they're called, have shown a strong correlation between higher calcium intake and lower incidence of colorectal cancer. So what really caught my eye was this very large meta-analysis study that was published in 2014 in the International Journal of Cancer. It provided additional evidence that higher calcium intake, including calcium supplements, by the way, is associated with a significant reduction in risk of colon cancer, colorectal cancer. Now, the meta-analysis combined the data from 15 various human studies, large studies. And the data showed this, that for every 300 milligram increase in calcium from supplements that a person used each day, there was an associated 9% reduction in risk of colorectal cancer. And that for every 300 milligram increase in total calcium, that's the total calcium from food and supplements together, there was an associated reduction of about 8% in colorectal cancer risk. So what does that mean? It means that a calcium intake of about 1,200 milligrams per day, which is what you should really be shooting for anyway to optimize your bone density, is associated with a reduction in colorectal cancer risk of 32 to 36%. That's a significant reduction in risk. Now, unfortunately, most people have a calcium intake that's much lower than 1,200 milligrams a day. Most people are in around 500 to 800 milligrams a day. So how does calcium reduce risk of colon cancer? Well, studies suggest that calcium slows down the rate of cell division of the cells that line the colon. Now, when you slow down the rate of cell division, cells tend to make fewer genetic mistakes when they're replicating, and that leads to a lower risk of cancer. Also, calcium binds to bile acids in the gut, which prevents their conversion into cancer-causing secondary sterols, which are known to be associated with colon cancer as well. So you decrease the colon cancer-causing agents in the large intestine. Calcium is binding to these things so they can't become cancer-promoting sterols. So the take-home message appears to be to ensure that you're getting sufficient calcium-rich foods each day. And if necessary, use a supplement containing additional calcium and vitamin D. Vitamin D works with calcium, of course, to support bone density and help prevent osteoporosis. But vitamin D is also linked to a lower risk of colorectal cancer as well. So to help you out, I've included a list of healthy calcium-containing foods below, which shows the number of milligrams of calcium available in a standard serving size. Remember, you're trying to get to 1,000 to 1,200 milligrams a day, roughly. I think you'll find it to be a very good reference. And of course, I've also included the scientific reference below for the large 2014 meta-analysis study that I was quoting previously. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.